Hello, welcome everybody to the third episode of the Gamerback podcast. I am your host, PJ. Russell's the other host, and today we're joined by Daniel and Henry again. Say hello.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
How's it been?
So,
Hi.
before we start today's episode, we have a very important question for Henry. We've been hyping this up for a little bit to him. So, Henry,
Okay.
we're gonna give it to you now. Uh, are you who do you want to win, King Kong or Godzilla?
Who do I want to
Who do
win?
you want to win?
Who are you rooting?
I'm gonna be honest. I saw y'all. I saw the Godzilla fanboys. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. I don't know, man. I'm kind of a monkey enthusiast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
What?
no!
That's Henry.
Don't tell me.
No,
Henry, I barely care about this, but like, come on, it's Godzilla. Like,
you're not. Don't tell me you're. You're not
Who-
thinking, Henry.
he supports.
Who's gonna win?
Who's-
Wait,
yeah.
you're telling me?
Like,
Okay,
who do you want to win? If you're a Kong supporter,
I am a
let's not
Kong
get
supporter.
political. We can all still be friends.
Uh,
I'm sorry,
PJ,
bro.
I don't know about that anymore.
Well,
Dude, all King Kong does is climb on top of buildings.
all
and
monkeys
scream.
do, they bang their chest, they eat banana, and they roll their poop.
Oh,
What
And
is
they
King
in
Kong?
steal. And they
in
steal
defense of King
hot.
Kong, in
They
defense
steal
of King
hot
Kong,
women.
monkey see, monkey do. Once he sees Godzilla, beam
They also
blast, he's gonna
grab
do
you and
something.
ding dong you at 60 and steal your stocks.
Oh God.
But
I know one Kong that does that.
I want to introduce
So
everyone
true.
to this is my Godzilla. This is
Speechless.
Your child.
yeah. She's going to go up here for the
How massive is he? Looks like 10 inches.
this. I'm not sure. I have a ruler somewhere. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't have a ruler like on hand, but I would say I give it. Hold on. Like the size of my forearm. I give it 10 around. 10.
Yeah,
That was
looks about.
pretty big. It's good. Yeah, sweet. So basically, what we're going to talk about for a little bit today. It's been pretty hype. The new Godzilla vs. Kong trailer dropped. I myself am a big Godzilla fan. I know Russell is part of the Godzilla. He's a Godzilla fanboy, and apparently Henry's a Conger. I don't know. Daniel's like
Okay.
Daniel can't make up his mind.
No.
You can't use
I'm not
that
a
word.
fan. I'm not a fan of the series because I just don't care about it. But if I were to pick, I would want Godzilla to win.
Okay,
He'd be doing beam blasts.
but we want to talk about a little bit Godzilla vs. Kong, even though it's not game related, but it is a hot topic now. So I do
And
have
it's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So I guess I want to get everyone's opinion on I mean, we know Daniel's opinion. Daniel what'd you say again?
I'm not a big fan, but Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla, cool lizard, shoots lasers. Henry, why are you a Conger?
I don't know. That's the only movie I've watched. I've watched a lot of the Hong Kong movies. Never watched any Godzilla though.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So you've never seen
Probably-
like, a single Godzilla movie?
No, never. Like I've probably seen a clip or two
Yeah.
at like night. 2 a.m. browsing YouTube. Other
Yeah.
than that,
Yeah.
never seen anything else.
Okay, I see. And I
So I'm
Russell,
like baby in
Yeah.
this subject.
I mean, I know you're a big Gundam guy, right, Henry?
Yeah, Gundam.
I thought you would be
Big
into
mechs.
because I know there's like Mecha Godzilla, Mecha King
Yeah.
Kong. Yeah, there's mechs in Godzilla, Jet Jaguar, whatever. I know Henry. Not Henry. My bad. Russell, you said earlier you're a Godzilla fan.
Yeah.
But
He's a
you-
big lizard. Cool.
Yeah, and you've seen 2014 and like what, a couple others or
Probably like
Yeah.
way back though. Like can't recall other than like 14.
yeah. Yeah, 2014. It's good. What did you think about it, Russell? I'm just curious.
Cool action story
Yeah,
exists.
story it does exist. It's kind of fine. I will say in the movie after King of the Monsters, it's a lot better because the mistake they made in 2014 was they focused too much on the human characters. They're like, like it was about the soldier and the little boy.
There was too much build up to the Godzilla
Yeah.
versus a big monster part, dude.
And kind of sucked. He kind of just fought like some new monster, the one that like didn't exist before the movie. which I guess it was just like they were testing the water or whatever. Then because the next movie had like Mothra, Rodan, blah blah blah. But 2014 was fine. King of the Monsters would highly recommend. Really, really good movie. And I know I showed everyone. Actually, Henry, I'm not sure if I showed you the Shin Godzilla clip of like him doing the atomic breath. Were you there for
No,
that?
atomic breath. I don't think so.
Well, I know Shin
He
Godzilla
just kind of nukes a city for
Yeah.
opening his mouth.
Yeah,
I see.
he does funny stuff with his mouth. We do have some images and photo dump about the trailer that I want to talk about. Henry, you saw the trailer?
No, I've
Oh.
just seen clips here and
Yeah,
there.
I've
Dude,
seen the
They
trailer.
give Monkey a battle axe.
They do give Monkey a
Wow.
battle axe. But okay, in this first image, one thing I want to say about the trailer that I don't have an image for. There's not really a clear image for it. Mechagodzilla is in the trailer. He's actually the first thing you see in the trailer.
Mm,
Barely see him. He's like covered by smoke, but he's in there. Mechagodzilla. I guess
see.
spoiler, he's coming. Not like anyone saw that one coming. But first of all,
Wow.
this picture up top, King Kong punching the fuck out of Godzilla. Like
Jesus.
I'm a Godzilla fan, but that punch that fucking King Kong delivers
He got
on the
slugged.
yeah, that's a Falcon punch. That's a Christ. That was a pretty big wallop.
You know what? Even if Godzilla does beam blast, if that can't hit Kong, then it don't matter.
But if it does, then he's dead.
Yeah.
Speaking of not hitting Kong, we have two images of the beam blast not hitting Kong.
Yeah.
But basically, this top one, if you can see in Kong's hand, he's got this crazy looking battle axe, which is interesting. They're giving the monkey a weapon. I'm not sure if that's like Smash Brothers playing with items illegal, but
What?
Because where the hell did he get that? Did he make it? What it looks like?
I mean,
Uh-huh.
something about the story, right? Because the trailers were talking about some ancient war. Maybe they had a bunch of
Oh
weapons.
yeah,
man.
the trailer
and
was
you know what?
saying.
Monkeys are starting to like make stone tools now.
That
So,
is
like,
true. Maybe he made it. But what it looks like, and a little bit in the trailer, it looks like the actual axe part of the axe, not the handle, is Godzilla's like dorsal fin. Like it looks like King Kong ripped off Godzilla's fin and made an axe out of it.
Oh wow.
Which
Hey,
is kind of scary
hold
to
on.
think about. I'm not sure if it's like because also
That's
it's
freaky.
this is going to get into a little bit of lore for the trailer. They show King Kong looks like a little bit of a tropical area because most of it takes place either on the ocean or in Hong Kong, I believe, which is where the city skyscraper area looks like. But there is a part of the trailer that takes place in a tropical area that's not actually Skull Island. That is what they call the Hollow Earth, which is a layer of the Earth that like only the kaijus can enter and blah blah blah. So the people think that King Kong might have found the battle axe in the Hollow Earth, or he just ripped it off of Godzilla's back and made it. But still, he's got an axe. It's pretty cool.
Hey, man. He
This
got
is
an
just
axe.
this is just Donkey Kong with more violence.
Basically, yeah, it's like the Donkey Kong hammer, except the monkey has it now. The next picture, it's a bit hard to see, but this is the face of a man who just shit himself. He is scared for his life. Basically, he's dodging Godzilla's like atomic breath, and he's crapped his pants. His diaper need to be changed. That is one scared monkey. Yeah, that's all the images here. But I am very excited for this movie. Oh, I have two more images down here. This is from Shin Godzilla, by the way.
Also,
if you want to
it's
see.
just to say, because we didn't say it yet on
Yeah.
podcast, but for a movie that is like almost entirely CGI, it looks really good.
Oh yeah, these pictures are obviously low quality just because I downloaded them. But like in the trailer, there's close-ups of Kong's face, of Kong's fingers, like Godzilla's face. It looks.
It doesn't
very
look too
impressive.
tacky. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, even like they showed Godzilla like climbing onto a boat. Like it looks. Oh, and you know what I noticed when Godzilla climbs onto the boat, his like neck jiggles. Like there's like Godzilla has jiggle physics now. But like his like meat.
Don't say it like that. Come on.
Yeah, no, but his meat on like his neck, like his fat is like moving around and his
That makes
punch,
sense.
Pulsating.
Like a lizard.
Yeah, exactly. You like this punch, you almost feel the impact of this punch. Like you see Godzilla reverberate like on the boat. You see him get flung off the boat. Basically, it's pretty impressive. Shin Godzilla, my favorite Godzilla movie. I put these two down here. This Sephiroth Godzilla, which is a real clip. Right after he shoots the laser out of his mouth. That's pretty cool. But
Reminds
yeah.
me of a Final Fantasy VII spoiler. Wow.
Oh yeah, a big spoiler. For a game. Good game. Yeah. But that's a bit of the Godzilla talk. I think Daniel, you wanted to talk about something, right? I don't even remember.
Oh,
I don't know why, because I don't know anything
mean,
about it.
Daniel,
You don't know
it has
anything
things to
about
do
it.
about gaming, but like
Yeah, you can go ahead.
people in like Reddit of like the Wall Street whatever Reddit,
Yeah.
like they decided to mess with the stocks because they were like, no, GameStop has value as a joke.
What do you mean by mess with the stocks? So
I mean, like
have
stocks are
rumors,
public.
yeah.
Stocks are public, obviously,
Yeah.
and usually like people see GameStop as going low. So like what they did, from what I heard, is that they would sell the stocks at a certain price and then buy it when it's lower. So like the stocks like of GameStops were always going lower and lower, but these redditors they decided to make a joke and like mass buy stocks off of GameStop, and since this is all public, people like companies and people like started to see that people were buying them, and they're like, oh, this must have value, and then other people started buying it too. So like the stocks of GameStop's value like actually went up
Quite
for a
the
short
prank.
period
So
of
they
time.
just inflated GameStop's stock.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Inflated.
And like I think some people made like millions of dollars off this.
That's
It could just be
insane.
them. Yeah,
For a funny joke.
It went over 100% like increase.
Because you know, I did see a meme on like Instagram or Twitter somewhere that like, oh, how GameStop made these people millionaires. But I thought it was just like clickbait, so I didn't even look at it. Actually, I think it might have been YouTube now. But
Maybe not millionaires, but like
yeah,
they got some money off of that.
So what you're telling me is that some guys from Reddit basically just decided to buy GameStop stocks or stocks.
Yeah.
My bad.
It was
that's
like the
funny
Wall
prank.
Street Reddit as well.
That doesn't make that's so strange, honestly. Like, why GameStop? Well, was it just
It's
like
stock.
they picked for
It's stock
anything, or-
manipulation. I don't know.
What-
I think it was like a joke because like oh, everybody's undervaluing GameStop, so as a joke they're gonna like put value in by buying, and then like it was just a complete joke, but like they
I
actually
mean,
got the values to go up for a short time.
what do you think this? Well, is it for a short time? Because I mean, stocks are a pretty big deal.
I think it's a short time because like once everybody realizes it's a joke,
it's
like
probably
oh,
gonna go
the value
back
probably
down.
gonna go down again.
Interesting. Because I was gonna say, what do you think will have any like long term effects? I guess
I don't know
not.
how stocks work, man.
I
I
don't-
hate
I don't
the
know.
economy.
But even that one little boost that GameStop just got, do you think it'll like? Because I know everyone knows GameStop dying. It's gonna die eventually. Physical games are gonna fizzle out. But do you think?
There'll be those people who want to buy physical games.
I'm one of those people. I love physical.
Yeah,
I
games.
buy
they-
physical.
I
I buy
love
physical
buying
for
physical.
PlayStation games. Actually,
Yeah.
for all games because of how little space they take up.
I-
On like your system storage.
True. I actually prefer to buy. I don't really care about storage. I prefer to buy for like
Eventually-
collection.
Emulation will save us all.
That's not if Nintendo doesn't block all the emulators. Yeah. But,
I don't think they can.
Yeah, they can't, but they will try. Whatever.
They will try.
They don't want
They
you
will
touching their
definitely.
30-year-old game that you can't get anywhere else.
Speaking of, I remember I saw this thing on Twitter. It was like some like Zelda Paper Mario type fan game, and like people are saying, "Quick, hide this from Nintendo. They're gonna try to take you down in like 3 seconds."
That's
They
pretty
will.
funny. Yeah, Nintendo. They
Hold on, let me
strike
see if I
down.
can find it.
Once
They-
it gets popular enough, they will take you down.
Yeah, they took down Mother 4.
They took down the porn game of
Porn-
Princess Peach.
No.
I'm sure there's
It was
plenty of
so
those
funny.
still around.
It was so
I mean,
funny when I heard about that. I was like, "What? This exists?"
You know, actually, I might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure Nintendo officially owns 2 pornos because there was in like the 90s or early 2000s. There's a really popular Super Mario porno, and in order to stop the circulation of it, Nintendo bought it and discontinued it.
Oh my
So
god!
I mean,
It's in photo dump.
the porno or
The Super Zelda
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
The Zelda game. This is chill.
This was what? This was roughly 3 days ago. This like just got released.
Wow.
People are scared that they're going to get rid of this. Like,
It looks like they will. Like, just look at it.
Paper: The Legend of Zelda. That's reeks of fan game, but it does look pretty cool. That is
it
really
looks
interesting.
good, but like that thing's gonna get struck down.
Yeah, unfortunately. So Russell, if you could you fact check the porno thing? I don't want to spread misinformation. But I'm pretty sure.
My
I
search
remember
history,
hearing about
man.
that. Incognito.
Forget about your search history.
Daniel, why don't you search it up? We know what's going on in your search history.
Whoa! Haven't you heard? Google is getting a lawsuit because incognito. They were spying on people with incognito
Oh,
mode.
really? Do they?
I don't know. It could have been a joke, but like if that was real, like there was like a mass amount of memes about it. So like if that's
Interesting.
real, oh boy.
I'm a bit out of the loop lately on memes, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, Nintendo
They
bought.
own the rights to 2 porn movies: Super Hornio Brothers and Super Hornio Brothers 2.
Yeah,
No
okay,
way.
Super
No
Horny
way.
Brothers, and they only bought the rights to discontinue them. So that's really funny.
Classics.
It's smart, but like now they have
Dude.
that.
Yeah,
The title for this podcast is just horny on me.
yeah. That's you know what? Why does Nintendo do that to like their DMC? Like, when they're going to DMCA a game, why don't they just buy it instead? Why
They
is
just
it-
buy
Yeah.
it and
I don't
resell
get it.
it.
It's not like
Exactly.
it's not like these people like sell these games
They
for
don't
money,
make money out of it. They don't make money out of it.
and then they lawsuit them. Like, dude,
Like-
it's advertising other people to try out the other games.
They're
I
fucking Japanese company. They don't think that way.
I mean, I don't think it's just being Japanese.
Doesn't
company. I think
Sega
it's
do
just-
that? Doesn't Sega
Yeah,
like
I was
they
about to say
support
that.
their fan games? They're
Bro,
like, hey,
Sonic Mania.
Yeah,
The-
Nintendo for some reason just doesn't.
I'm pretty sure that the majority of the team on Sonic Mania were originally making Sonic fan games.
Yeah.
They-
Oh,
they
yeah,
started
they were.
doing that. Yeah. Interestingly, a little bit of lore with Nintendo and fan games. Megalovania. Everyone knows Megalovania. It's the song
Yeah.
from Undertale. It's the Sand song. Do you know where that song's from? It is from
What do you mean?
an Earthbound
was it?
fan game.
yeah,
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember
Because
that.
I forget his name, the creator of Earthbound.
Scott
uh,
something.
That's Five Nights at Freddy's. Scott
you're
Cawthon.
thinking of Toby Fox.
Oh,
Oh.
Toby Fox. Yeah. Toby Fox. He
Yeah, I was wrong.
started out as a Mother Earthbound like fan gamer. He would make fan games before he made.
I mean, yeah, didn't he say Undertale was heavily inspired by?
Yeah.
He did.
Which
And now
before
there's,
he
like,
made
a-
Undertale. And
now there's, like,
Megalovania-
Theories about like Undertale being connected. Like
Sans is
No,
nice.
No, that's all.
yeah,
that's all
yeah,
crap.
legit.
That doesn't make any
That
sense.
is all crap. That is all crap.
But,
But like, it was
it-
funny to see.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see. But it's interesting to just know that he, like, he started off making fan games of Nintendo games, and now Megalovania, which was a fan game song in Mother, is now in Smash Brothers, representing a different series. His games are on Switch. Like, it's so weird that he made music for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, he has a couple.
Oh yeah, I
tracks
forgot
and
about
buttons.
that.
Yeah, he did. No,
Yeah.
didn't he work on he worked
he-
on a lot of the OST, for
Is
Sword
he-
and Shield?
I know a couple of his
He
songs.
did the Battle Tower
I know
theme.
Battle Tower is one of them. That's because that's a bomb. Battle Tower is really good sounding. He probably has a
Did they-
couple gym leader themes here and there.
Nintendo's even funding
I
Delta
think
Room.
maybe Marnie theme.
Yeah, exactly. Then, like, it's so weird that Toby Fox is such he's an exception to the rule that Nintendo has put in place of like no fan games, no ROM hacks. Like he was the original ROM hacker, and now Nintendo is buddy. Sakurai's playing Smash Brothers with them. Literally,
Yeah,
the
you're right.
interview with Sakurai. He's like, oh, I played Smash Brothers with fucking Toby Fox. This guy is a ROM hacker. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a good thing. Like Nintendo,
Yeah.
do this more.
Nintendo's changing
what
their
happened
ways.
To Mother 4. Mother 4 was
Dude, they
huge
only care about Toby Fox because he's a ROM hacker that makes money.
Yeah, that's probably is
Oh,
it because he makes
true.
money. But
If he was just another ROM hacker who had some somewhat irrelevant game, they would have destroyed his whole game.
yeah, but it's just really interesting to know Toby Fox. Megalovania was a ROM hack like music it's in Smash Brothers now for a Nintendo game. It's so backwards. It doesn't make any sense, and especially how like censored Smash Brothers is. Like, oh, you can't have Smash Brothers competitions, free melee, blah blah blah. But then there's Megalovania, which I think no one even realizes was a ROM hack fucking music. But
I'll never finish Undertale.
I'll never start Undertale. Whoopsie.
Same.
But
This seemed good though. This seemed fun.
yeah.
It's not fun.
I just can't get into the. Maybe I can't get into the gameplay of it.
It seems very Earthbound-ish because I've played Earthbound. It just, guy who made it is an Earthbound ROM hacker. What can I say?
Speaking of
Henry,
Earthbound,
Henry, have you played Undertale?
No, I've just been heavily spoiled at this point that I'm like, whatever.
I think I've been spoiled as well. Have we all been spoiled here for
Probably, but I probably haven't cared enough to really.
I know.
Whoa,
I know.
internet kind of died.
And you know what? Something I'll give that game credit. The music is really, really good in Undertale. There's a couple really good songs.
Man, hold on. I'm gonna go off on a tangent for like a little bit, but
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
every game that is based off of Mother 3 is just a banger. I can't lie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Have you played Mother 3, Henry?
No, and I think I'm gonna play it after I played Omori because that was a really good game, and that was also another game based off of Mother 3. So we have Omori, Undertale. We have Lisa the Painful, which is another like mother based like game. And like they all borrow like the idea of like having interesting mechanics in the RPG, because it's not all about having, I guess, to bring another RPG into this, something like Dragon Quest, where it's very, very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
You have your skills, you have your attack, and you have your items, and that's it. Like usually with Omori, you have like I guess instead of just having straight stats up, attack up, defense up, they have emotions in which one of them, happiness, gives you like crit and then attack. One of them gives you just flat attack, and then another emotion, sadness, just gives you straight defense. And instead of like having it count as defense, it takes away your mana, or I guess whatever is mana in that game.
Drawback.
Yeah, and they all have their own drawbacks.
Actually, not to cut you off, but in Mother 3, I've never played, but I just watched the whole game multiple times. There's actually a hidden like emotion stat that you can't see, but it like it's basically, you can kind of think of it as your world level. So the more that your happiness or your emotion stat increases in that game, like the different things will happen in the world depending. It's really kind of strange and hard to tell because you can't actually see without hacking it and going into the code. That sounds similar to Mother 3's like hidden emotion stat.
Another game popped up. Hylix, another very weird game.
Monster Hunter World is 3 years old today?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Henry.
No, okay. Hold on.
What a fun game.
Oh, we can bring that up in a minute.
No, okay.
I want to hear more about the Mother 3. What were you saying, Henry?
I mean, I was just pointing out, like, the Hylix is just another game that's also based off. It's a very weird to say the least. I haven't played it myself. I've just heard about it from like a friend that's really into these types of games.
Yeah. I think not a lot of people realize how influential the Mother series as a whole is, let alone Mother 3. Because Earthbound, aka Mother 2, is, it's like the baseline almost for Mother 3. And then Mother 3 goes completely off the rails. That game's insane. Like, I don't think I can ever sit through it because I can't do RPGs anymore. But watching it, and like watching someone commentate over it, was really, really interesting and fun. And even just going on the wiki and like reading about characters, there's so many like weird hidden details that you would never know unless you read the wiki or like really pay attention to the game. It's super interesting. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but play Mother 3, good game. Oh, and there's a fan translation. You will not have to sit through the Japanese version.
So you just emulated?
Yeah, I would
just,
assume
like,
people.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, I would assume so. The game is like very popular. Everyone talks about it. And I'm like, I've never played it. Should give it a try though.
A bit of a to bring it full circle. The Mother 3 fan translation. It is also another thing, technically a ROM hack that Nintendo hasn't taken down. I think I told Russell about this, right? I spoke to you about this, Russell.
Yeah, it's basically like they won't take down the fan translation because they won't have to translate it themselves.
Exactly. The theory is we haven't gotten the Mother 3 English version because the fan translation officially because the fan translation did such a good job that like it just Nintendo said okay they can do it themselves and we're not going to take it down either, so they can have it and we don't have to do it now, which also kind of goes against the theory of Nintendo having the translation like in their storage, because that's another thing that got leaked ages ago. But the theory of the Mother 3 translation, it comes from an email that the creators of the fan translation like officially spoke about, basically saying that it was the night before, I believe, like, or maybe a day before, they were going to drop the fan translation, and they got the email saying from they tracked the IP. They did some backwards tracking IP address stuff. They found the email was from Japan. It seemed official, and the email said like, "Oh, you do whatever you do not publish the fan translation. If you publish fan translation, it will destroy like the Mother 3 official translation. We will never ever get it." And they they can't just stop the fan translation. It was hyped up by so much, and they released it, and people think that that's why we haven't got an official translation. Who knows? But who
So
really cares?
you ruined it yourself to make it free.
I mean, but the thing is, there's no way to prove that either.
Oh,
There's no way to prove that email was from Nintendo or was from like an insider or something like that. But it seemed like it seemed legit. That's what it seemed like. But obviously, with no hard evidence, you can't be like, okay, stop. The day before, stop release of the thing that we just worked on for years and years and years. But it's weird because they never took down the fan translation, but they took down Mother 4.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I feel like they can still make a lot of money just from releasing an official one, though.
They
course.
could make a lot of money, but they
Free
don't
money.
need to.
When-
They don't need to because they're
When
Nintendo.
have companies ever cared about free money?
Exactly.
Especially Nintendo, because Nintendo makes millions and millions and millions off of just Smash Brothers alone. Mario, the new Mario game's coming out is probably going to top the charts for 2020 or 2021 or whatever. They don't need free money because who's going to buy Mother 3 the official translation?
Who's going to buy Mother 3? Everyone's going to think they have to play the other Earthbound and Mother games first.
The people that aren't Mother fans,
They could do a bundle again, like.
Well, here's what they should do.
Do they have a bundle? Do they have a bundle already?
No, they don't. Well, they have a bundle in Japan for the Game Boy, but here's what they should do. Why is Earthbound 1 and 2 not on the Switch Virtual Console?
Why is it on the Virtual Console?
And then just give us a Game Boy Virtual Console and give us the translation on that. They can easily do that because we have almost every NES game and SNES game, like notable ones, besides the Earthbound series, on the Switch Online.
Imagine having NES and Lucas Smash Bros, but you can't play their games. That's crazy.
I have to go pull my Wii U out of storage, dust that thing off, to just play NES's game. And they're good games. People want to play them. They're not going to sell the best. And if they really want to sell it, they could sell it because they have them. They exist. The translations do exist. They just,
Oh boy. Free money.
And how they could even re-release them as like an actual just like I don't know $40 game, and then just advertise it.
Or how about this? Give us Mother 4. Make Mother 4 for Switch, or make Mother 3 remastered with like 3D graphics or something like that. Remastered
with fans.
Pokemon,
3D graphics,
Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Yeah, exactly. Just literally do that for Mother 3. Who knows? I think.
Does Nintendo even have the rights to Mother anymore?
Yeah, they do. The NES and Lucas are in Smash, and you know what? Actually,
Well, the characters are in. Do they have the rights to the games?
Well, yeah, they do. They 100% do. And
were they the ones who make it?
Yeah, actually, the ones it was Nintendo, and it was before Game Freak was Game Freak. They were Game Freak and something else, Creatures Inc. It was Creatures Inc. that worked on the original 2 Earthbounds. And I'm not sure if they were the same people for Earthbound 3 or Mother 3. But, that they're Nintendo owned. And earlier this year, because this was 2020 was Earthbound's 30-something anniversary. It was a big anniversary for Earthbound. Nintendo had a pop-up shop somewhere in Japan, I forget where, dedicated exclusively to Earthbound for the anniversary, which is so strange to have just a pop-up shop for a game that they won't release, that has not had a game since 2006. Strange. Weird phenomenon.
Just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Very strange.
It's even weird to believe, like, Mother 3 came out in 2006. Smash Bros. Brawl also came out in 2006, right? Or no, I must be talking out. It was 2008. I don't remember exactly. But still, like...
January 31st, 2008.
And I think that's another issue with Mother 3. Because 2006, coming out on the Game Boy Advance, DS probably came out that year. That's probably killed Mother 3, if I'm being honest. The DS coming out the same year as a Game Boy Advance game. Because who's going to buy a Game Boy Advance game when you just got the new DS?
Oh, the DS came out in 2004. They released the DS game
Wait, okay,
or a
hold on.
Game Boy Advance game 2 years after the
That
DS
can't be
came
right.
out.
That can't be right.
Can you look up the release date for Mother 3 then? I might be bugging out.
I hope you're bugging
No,
out.
I
because
just looked it up.
That doesn't
It's
make sense.
April 2006.
Oh, well, no wonder why it's not getting released.
It came out on 420.
Oh, did it? Look, 420.
Oh my
2
god.
years. They're releasing a Game Boy game 2 years after the DS. What?
The Hitler's birthday 420?
That is Hitler's birthday.
Yeah.
Lots of things going on 420. Strange. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, DS release date November 21st, 2004.
That is so weird.
That doesn't seem right.
2004?
That just doesn't sound right.
Didn't the
It doesn't
GameCube
sound right.
come out in 2001?
Yep.
Wow. That's so weird. I feel like I remember the DS coming out so much later. I guess because we were 2 years old when the DS came out.
Really?
That does not feel right.
This kid wasn't even born. This kid next to me, he wasn't even alive.
Who's next to you?
Johnny.
Oh, your brother. Yeah, wow. Imagine
This was
DS was up.
this was
I
a
have
couple.
my DS. Is it up here? I have
This was
my
a-
Game Boy Advance. I have this.
What's it called? He was born a couple weeks after the DS came out. November 21st, December 10th.
Yeah, if you're not older than the DS, sit down. Go drink your juice box.
He's younger than the DS. That's crazy.
You're a little kid. That's kind of.
I mean, we're younger than the GameCube, but you know,
but the GameCube, it feels older than us.
it does feel older.
But then the DS,
It looks older too.
The
DS looks modern. It was so mobile.
DS does not feel like a 2004 release. That's ridiculous.
That is
I feel like I got that. I feel like it was 2006 at least.
Oh, you know what was 2006? DS Lite. That's probably what it was.
Oh.
That must have been it. Or maybe the DSi.
Nope.
Even.
DS Lite came out 2006. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was right. Okay.
DSi came in 2008.
Yeah, that makes more sense. DS Lite come out 2006, but still, the DS is 2 years younger than us. That's ridiculous.
Jeez. What was I doing when I was 2 years old, man?
Nothing. Nothing much.
Probably peeing my pants. I don't know, man. Probably playing Jack and Daxter or something on like
when you were
PS2.
2 years old.
2. I'll tell you what I was playing. I was playing Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
Dude, I was playing on my V Smile too. Hell yeah.
Oh, I had one of those. I had.
You guys had
like
game? Damn.
No, because what happened when I was like really young is that my dad would stay up playing the PS2, so I would sit on his lap. He would, since he was awake, he would just let me sit on his lap while he played PS2. And one day he let me hold the controller, and there we go.
Are you sure it wasn't like a separate controller and he used the one playing?
No. I mean, he let me play when I was like around 1.5 years, 2 years old. Because from when I was six months old, he would just let me sit on his lap, and he would play like Shadow the Hedgehog or something. Not Shadow, but like Jack and Daxter.
Yeah. Henry, what's your young gaming experience? You got any of those?
Probably like the I think I've said this before, but just playing on the Game Boy Color, like the clamshell one, and just having the
SP.
It was so weird because my grandpa found this in like the trash can, and he also found because he worked like, what are they called? I don't think he was like the bellboy for like the building he was working at, but he was definitely like throwing out the trash every like weekend.
Like a maintenance man.
Yeah, like a handyman. He would just be like he would just go around.
Oh, he would do whatever people needed help with.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I see. This guy's moving something in, I'll help him out.
Yep. He's got to take out the trash the weekend. He'll take out the trash. Sometimes he just find random shit like the Game Boy Color. He found that, and then he found
dumpster diving. Yeah.
You know, you gotta do what you can to get by, because that job was probably not paying that. So I had Pokemon Red, the big fat one, and I had Fire Red and Yu-Gi-Oh. I forgot, it was some Yu-Gi-Oh game though. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh had some crazy, or not crazy. They were pretty simple.
I remember a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Yu-Gi-Oh has always been a mainstay. Like on everything I've ever played, there's always been a Yu-Gi-Oh game on there.
It's just that popular. It's like Pokemon,
Word.
except card
No,
game.
not except Pokemon's just on Nintendo. Yu-Gi-Oh has been on like everything. That's it.
I see. Yeah.
Maybe.
Almost everything, I think.
That's
It's on mobile, that's for sure.
Every PlayStation or most PlayStation things. I've never played a Vita, so I don't know if it's on Vita, but I'd have to assume so. It's been on the DS, it's been on the GBA, been on. It's on the Switch. It's on PC. I'm pretty sure it's on the Xbox. Yu-Gi-Oh's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my experience with those three games.
It's not as popular as Pokemon, but it is like I want to say it's the second most popular like trading card game esque franchise. Maybe Magic beats it out now.
I was going to say maybe Magic.
Yeah, I'm not
Remember
sure.
Game Awards 2019?
I think Magic wins
just
here.
Magic ads.
Oh yeah, Game Awards.
I think Magic wins in here.
I think
Over
the
here.
thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is that it's probably more like you could recognize it, but not a lot of people are into it.
Yeah,
Like you see
that's
Yu-Gi or you see the
definitely
card, you feel like, yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously, but I can't say anything.
because there's no Magic the Gathering, like anime. There's multiple Yu-Gi-Oh animes. Magic the Gathering,
Sadly,
get
like
here.
Sadly, Yu-Gi-Oh is just like it's turned into something like really complicated. I'm like, what's going on with all these like new shit? And
I
like you just
remember.
you made decks already, and then that's how you win.
I remember trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. I gave up pretty quickly.
Yep.
But
Both Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic are very, very daunting games. Or very daunting
I-
card
I-
games to
I
get
have
into.
my Magic the Gathering decks somewhere in my room.
Dude, remember like the kids that used to play Magic in IS-30, man?
That was me. I was those kids.
That was you were
Yes.
those kids? Oh my
I-
god.
I-
I used
Don't
was
worry,
in the
I was
Magic the
sitting on the
Gathering
Yu-Gi-Oh
club, bro.
table.
I used
Yeah,
to make
same.
fun of I
you're
used to make fun of someone for going to the Magic.
I know. I went a couple. I got no.
It might have
it
been
wasn't
Kevin.
many
Did
people.
Kevin
Oh,
go?
Kevin definitely went. Yeah.
Alright, then I made fun of
Yeah.
him for going.
I think that might have been why. No, I met Kevin from it, but I don't know.
Kevin is a person.
Yeah.
He's
Anyway,
a unique and cool individual.
Getting back on the track. I think we're talking about how we got into video games. Daniel, you said
What?
you want to talk about your first experience. With
Oh
video
yeah,
games?
my first gaming experience. It was most likely Smash Bros. I forgot which Smash
Really?
Bros game though, but it was really old.
Probably.
Uh,
I'd assume Brawl or maybe Melee.
I just see
It was
Melee.
before Brawl. It was before Brawl. I had
Yeah,
Brawl as
yeah.
well.
I just see Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course, I'm just really bad at fighting games. It's just
Mhm.
not enough practice in it and whatnot.
Yeah,
But
especially
yeah,
as a kid, I had no idea what I was doing in Brawl.
Yeah.
You know?
After that, I think majority of gaming was the DS though,
Oh
because
yeah.
like there was a lot of games on the DS, and that's how I became like a fan of Kirby, and that's how I
wait.
got into like my
What Kirby game did you play?
I forgot, but it had like a bunch of worlds, and like I think the final boss was like the clown thing with like the two clown hats,
Oh,
or the clown face.
I mean,
It had like
mhm.
devil wings. It's so confused. I don't know.
I think that's. I was gonna say. I mean, that could be Superstar Ultra. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
really.
though. I think that sounds like. I'm pretty sure it's Superstar Ultra because there's multiple games in Superstar Ultra.
Mhm.
There's the one where you fight Marks. There's the one where you fight a bunch of people. I'll just say Superstar Ultra. That's a good game. Anyway, go on.
It might have been Superstar Ultra because like it was just like first thing that pops up is a menu, and you just pick whichever
Yeah.
one you
Okay,
play.
that's Superstar Ultra because yeah.
Yeah. And after that, I got into my favorite game franchise with probably one of the worst games in the franchise, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Recoded was
Oh really?
such a confusing story, but like at the end of it, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling it. This cutscene, I'm feeling it.
What was that on? That was on the DS, was it?
That was on the DS,
Oh,
yeah.
it wasn't the DS. Wow.
My first
it
my
became-
first console, I guess, was technically the PS2, and I also got into Kingdom Hearts through that
Yeah.
console. Kingdom Hearts 2. Hell
Best
yeah.
game in the franchise.
I like 3 more.
I'm
but
playing that right now.
I'm not exactly sure what my first console was because my dad he's always been dabbling in technology. It's either the PS2 or it was straight up like some old PC. But I know my first game ever was something along the lines of the Putt Putt series. It was an educational game where it was like Putt Putt saves the zoo. You can
Oh,
learn about
yeah.
animals, but it was like puzzles and stuff too. It was pretty interesting. And then I guess my first official console was the DS, which is it's somewhere in my room also.
I know my first game was Jack and Daxter and the Precursor Legacy. I love that game, dude.
If I had to pick
True
a
gamers
Go ahead.
True gamers always play the dinosaur game with no internet.
Oh yeah, Google Chrome. Yeah,
Fucking Google.
but if I had to pick a first game besides Putt Putt Save the Zoo on the DS, it might have actually been uh Mario 64 DS. I think that came bundled with the DS I got. Or it was either that or New Super Mario Bros. But I don't think it was New Super
I
Mario
played
Bros.
Super Mario 64 on the 64.
On the 64?
Holy.
True gamer. I played that on the Wii.
I remember I used to spend like half an hour every time I turned on that console playing around with his nose and ears.
Oh yeah, and not to mention the
I
DS
was an
version.
idiot.
Have you played the DS version?
I have.
Has everyone
I
here
think I
played
have as well.
64 DS?
Memory's blurry.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, the mini games in 64 DS, I was
Yeah.
hours on hours. I might have spent more time in the mini games than the actual game. The poker game, that started my gambling addiction. Right?
Okay.
That's why I play gacha
What?
games now.
You know what
The
started my
Luigi
gambling
poker?
addiction?
What's that?
Yep.
The Luigi
Yo,
poker?
playing New Super Mario on the DS and just scaring four people and playing the one where you have to collect all the coins.
Oh, that was fun
Oh.
too.
Dude, that was
got
got competitive so much. I remember.
I never got to
threatening
do that
people.
much, but I remember the couple times I did. It was pretty fun. Speaking of like co-op Mario, the whole New Super Mario Bros. Like series has some great co-op features. You know, that
I
whole
played the
series is
first
great.
one on the Wii or whatever it was.
Yeah, apparently
That was kind of fun.
Apparently, people don't like the New Super Mario Bros. Franchise.
I heard about that. People don't like it for some reason. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big Mario guy, so but like I played those games. And I thought they were fun.
It's Mario.
How is a Mario game bad? Tell me.
Like, I mean,
Bad storytelling? What story?
Exactly. I guess the argument I kind of hear a lot.
Lack of character development.
He didn't save the princess 5 times.
The big argument I hear when people say like, "Oh, I don't like New Soup," is because they rehash either level ideas, power ups, and like world ideas. Because when you think about it, I guess they are kind of right. Yeah, it's Mario, but then like first level is like the grassy plains world. My bad. The first world is the grassy plains world. Second world is almost always the desert world. Third world is the ice world. Fourth world, the water world. Whatever. Then the mountain world, and the last one's always like volcano. I think that's like the big thing. It gets really repetitive when you play New Super Mario Bros. 1, Wii, 2, and then Wii U or whatever. But it's like, that doesn't matter because it's just a backdrop. That doesn't affect the platform. You can replace the backdrop with a different backdrop. It doesn't take away from the actual experience, in my opinion. If you're complaining about the backdrop of a Mario game, go play Cat Mario or something. I don't know. Like, but yeah, my first game was probably New Super Mario Bros. 60 or Super Mario 64 DS. I think I'd like to say. I think that about covers it for what we were just talking about. But
Yeah.
I guess we can move on. Something else we want to talk about today: game OSTs, original soundtracks.
Oh yeah.
Which I think we have talked about quite a bit on one of our Discord servers. We have a whole channel dedicated to cool songs, which are mostly video game OSTs and soundtracks.
Not all, but mostly.
Not all.
Yep.
There's a bit like anime or actual songs in there. But anyone want to take the lead on this one, or
I'll go second.
that's not the lead?
So what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So what,
I took
are
the
we
lead
just
of the
gonna say
conversation.
our like what
I mean,
top?
oh yeah, I guess I'll say let's top 3 like OSTs. So stuff that gets you like pumped up. Like, even if you hear it and you're not playing a game, it's like I want to go do some push-ups or like punch a wall.
Yeah.
How about you go first, then,
Me?
DJ?
See, okay.
On the spot.
This is really hard.
I can take over, I guess. If you need.
Yeah, if you want to go first while I think about it. All
right.
Okay.
So like for me, I guess 3 like games, franchises, whatever. Metal Gear Rising is very cool. Every time I hear Metal Gear Rising song, it's pretty hype. Persona 3 specifically though. And I guess this is a hard one. Maybe Xenoblade. Xenoblade has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
So true.
I'm gonna intervene right there. You said Persona 3 specifically? Why not Persona 4 or 5? Or 1 or 2, you know? Those don't exist.
Well, 1 and 2, I don't really listen to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The Persona Q games have good OST.
What is
Especially its opening.
It's like it's a 3DS
game
spin-off.
okay.
They just have the characters from 3, 4, and 5 just kind of just their flat character. You know, they just interact with each other, whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's just a fan service game, more or less.
Interesting.
4, I just haven't played, so I haven't heard enough of the OST. And 5, it's good, but I don't like it as much as 3. That's for sure.
I guess. I mean, I can't stand. I don't like Persona 5 music either. I don't like it. I might get attacked for this. I don't know. Overrated. You know what it is? They have Japanese people singing English lyrics, and it doesn't sound right. You know,
if you look at like YouTube videos for like the lyrics for any Persona song, they make no sense grammatically.
But it sounds alright in my head.
I don't know. I think that might be part of it. Like,
they have here's the thing, in 3 they have a rapper for like a lot of the OST, and he speaks actual English.
Woo!
So it makes sense.
Okay. So I don't think I've actually ever heard it. I might have heard it like in a video.
Beetlejuice on his way to save the day with his absolute banger lyrics.
Did you just say Beetlejuice?
What?
Oh wait, wrong one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I forgot the name.
Lotus Juice. Lotus Juice.
All right, so I'm up next, right?
Yeah, you did call second.
Yeah, I did. Number 1, obviously, Kingdom Hearts. The entire franchise. Don't care.
Whoa.
Not specifically. The entire franchise, Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, that's a huge franchise you're pulling from.
That is
massive.
10 plus games probably.
Yeah.
With
10 plus OSTs at least.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually go on a limb here. I think I've never heard a single Kingdom Hearts song that I can remember. I've watched Russell. I've watched you play.
If you want me to limit it, I would limit it to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts
3 has good stuff because of the data battle remixes and all
yes,
that.
That's
are sick.
the only reason.
I have
the data battle remix.
Russell play. What was it? Melody of Memory or Memory of Melody?
Yeah,
Melody of Memory.
I've listened to that. The only song I remember is One Winged Angel, and actually the boss theme. I do remember the boss theme. That was pretty cool. I will say that. Was that from?
Probably the Dream Drop Distance boss theme. Young's.
Yeah.
Interesting. That was a good theme. That was pretty hype.
All right.
So
in second place, I think I might put Final Fantasy 15. For some reason, I really like that game. I almost platinumed it by accident.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard a theme or two from that.
I don't think I have actually.
One time. Really? I probably put in the bot like once or twice, please.
Yeah. I definitely.
I mute the bot sometimes when you spam the bot with things that I would rather not listen to.
Right, because you don't like orchestrate music or something. Because like some of them are orchestrate.
Oh yeah, here's one thing. I will say this. This will get me attacked, right? But like orchestral music and game OSTs, I'm not a big fan. Like, I love like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and all that. Don't get me wrong, but I would not listen to the OST outside of its game.
Shame. What a shame.
I'm a little bit off topic. Orchestral. I know, Henry, you're a classical music enjoyer, but I don't think any of you have played Burnout Paradise or the remaster.
Oh, Burnout Paradise! Isn't it just a bunch of rock?
It's a bunch of rock. However,
yes,
they're when you're driving the Burnout Paradise. For people who don't know, it's a racing game. It's an open world racing game where it's honestly more of like a crashing game. You just go crashing cars and stuff.
You go into the main intersection.
Jack X Combat Racing.
Yeah. The way the music works is that it's an actual car radio. So like, you flip through songs, and it takes from the entire game soundtrack while you're in the radio. And on the pause menu music, it's like 50 tracks of classical music. So eventually you get to the part when you're flipping through you run out of songs of like rock and roll and like actual songs, and you get to like Mozart. I think it's literally Mozart.
Yeah, it's literally Mozart. And then I remember this.
You start driving to Mozart and Beethoven, and you have to flip through like 50 tracks of that to get back to the rock and roll for some reason.
This can't be real, bro.
And you can't shuffle, you can't like skip entire segments. It's just like, okay, stop the game, just flip through Mozart. It's kind of strange that there's just like this.
I just quit the game and logged back in.
Oh, really? That's good. That's a strat. Why didn't I think of that?
Dude, I could not.
There's so many songs. It takes like 10 minutes to get through all of them. Just, like,
Jesus Christ.
Wait. How much Mozart music is there?
I don't know. I've never checked the actual OST.
A lot.
But it's
Just
enough
like
to
the
get
count.
annoying, or like
Yeah.
just not in the mood to play anymore.
Yeah, because it's a racing game. So like you usually go from I think
Dude, it's high
like,
octane.
is it Guns N' Roses that does
Yeah, Guns N' Roses does
from
per
Guns N'
Paradise City.
Roses to,
That doesn't
Wait.
sound right.
to
Huh?
classical Mozart in a split second. It's like, what's going on? It's
Just
very
makes,
strange.
like Mozart dubstep.
Yeah,
at that
I understand it's the pause music, but like you didn't have to put it in the radio. It's not like and it's not a shuffled radio. So every song in the game it plays in a certain order always, and you can't shuffle it.
Oh god.
But it's not that big of a deal because the rock music, like there's the same amount of rock music and classical music, where the rock music doesn't get boring. But there's also that amount of classical music that you have to skip through, or in Henry's case, just close the game out, which is probably a lot smarter than skipping through it. It's kind of weird. Anyway, because you made me think of that when you said orchestral music, Russell. You said you don't like orchestral music. So I don't like classical music in my racing games. Anyway,
I think it'd be good.
Daniel, I don't think you've said your third pick yet.
My third one is a game franchise that I want to get into, which is Guilty Gear. So I've just been listening to its music
Good pick. Good pick.
because like I don't know why it's so rough. It sounds like heavy metal, like country music, and I hate country music, but for some reason I can get into it just I don't know why. Like how they play the instrument or perhaps the lyrics itself.
Yeah,
it's always something like that, like a mixture between lyrics and the instruments is like the key for me.
Oh, do you know what Guilty Gear does? They do the Persona thing with I believe it's a Japanese dude singing English lyrics. However,
Yeah, it's really rough, but like it's like heavy metal, so like I don't mind it.
It's not like Persona 5's jazz or whatever, like pop. It's like screaming. This guy is screaming. This Japanese dude screaming English lyrics. So it does sound good because it's not meant to sound like
some of the songs they start with piano and like of course like his voice is rough, but like so he goes slow and then he goes into the heavy metal and I love it when that happens.
Yeah, Guilty Gear has a really really good soundtrack. I'm excited for the new Guilty Gear game. When is that? That's coming out pretty soon, right?
That's coming April, I think.
April, interesting.
April 6th. It doesn't seem to have the Switch release though.
No, it does. It's coming out Switch.
No, I tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
I could have sworn I looked. Russell, can someone look up Guilty? It's Guilty
Wait,
Gear.
what?
What's the name of the new Guilty Gear
Strive.
game?
Guilty Gear Strive.
I'm gonna say. Okay, look. I'm pretty sure it's coming to Switch.
Yeah, it's Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, I even listened to the website. I couldn't find Switch. I only found PS4 and like Steam.
It might be digital to Switch only if that's what you're looking for. Like a Doom Eternal type of release.
You will be able to play this game on PS4 and PC, not on Switch.
Oh,
yep.
Wow,
there you go.
Okay.
I am getting
not
on
a
PS4.
Switch game.
Damn, that sucks. I could have sworn it was coming to Switch. You know, maybe thinking of the old Guilty Gear.
I want to get into fighting games, man. I got fighters.
Yeah,
I got a
Fighters
Pro
is really fun.
controller. I'll start to learn fighting games.
And it's made by the same people who made Guilty Gear,
Arc
right?
Arc System.
Released by Arc System, yeah.
Great company.
They make Blaze Blue too, right?
Yeah, they
They
did.
make
Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue, like I played the trial for Cross Tag Battle. I don't know what happens
They
in
made-
that game, man.
They
It
make
looks
the-
cool, but I have no idea what the hell is going on.
It's
I
just
will
like-
say
it's a-
the finishers for Guilty Gear is super fucking cool.
The Guilty Gear in general just looks really.
Henry just
cool.
got cut off 3
Oh, I'm
different times.
sorry.
I'm sorry, Henry. It's
I
just
didn't-
it's
I
Guilty
didn't-
Gear,
I
like
I was
your
just gonna
transformation.
mention like other games. Like I think they do the Grand Blue fighting game as well,
Oh
Oh,
yeah, they're gonna do
probably.
Grand Blue now. Yeah.
and then I think there's gonna be a new one, unless it's a different game. But there's gonna be another fighting game they're making right now, based off another franchise. But I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Interesting. I think Henry, you're up for soundtracks.
Yep. I guess like my number one would probably have to be Monster Hunter.
Ooh,
Just
another
like-
good pick.
A lot of the themes, like a lot of like the themes that you hear with the monsters, like damn, they really thought about what they were doing when making some of these themes.
Mhm.
Like some of the tracks, I knew Proof of a Hero, probably like one of my favorite tracks, just to hype myself up.
Which one is that?
Uh,
I know a bunch of Monster Hunter songs. I'm just not sure what the names are because I've just heard them before.
Proof of a Hero is like the thing that plays
Fatalis.
after every opening.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Literally, just the opening of any Monster Hunter is going to be specifically 4 is the one I'm talking about. But
Interesting. Okay.
yeah,
I think
they usually have some rendition of it in every game. Next one, I'm gonna have to go with Russell on this one. Persona 3 and 4.
Ooh, and 4. Okay.
Yeah, because I've played both of them at this point. I haven't played 5. I've listened to the OST, but yeah, it just doesn't. It's the genre or like the jazz does not fit in with like the OSTs of 3 and 4.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Say.
They're very different fields.
What is the?
Yeah, I feel like I could listen to 3 and 4 mixed, and then like 5, it doesn't. So 3 is rap, 4 is pop, and then 5 is jazz.
4 is pop rock for the most part.
Yeah. Jazz doesn't seem to fit in with those two, I guess, because you can kind of mix the rap and the pop rock, I guess, like Eminem style. You know, he mixes rap and rock.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz doesn't kind of fit in.
And then jazz is a lot of it's very like how do you say this? It's very much a mellow. Like a lot of the themes are very much just like you listen to it as a backtrack, but you don't really listen to it for the most part.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what it feels like. So it's just not. It doesn't fit in when I listen to it. So I have to like put a different playlist with different songs when Persona 5 is involved. Yeah, and my third pick will probably be Pokemon, specifically Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard much from Mystery Dungeon actually. Now that I think about
A lot. Like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is different in the fact where like it's not like I can listen to maybe like a few themes from every. It's like the entire OST is like very like stands out on its own, especially Explorers of Sky. Just every track or most of the tracks in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I remember Explorers of Sky being pretty good when I played it as a wee lad. That's it. Yeah, that's a good pick. Also, you have anyone else have input on Mystery Dungeon music?
Huh?
Mystery Dungeon music?
Not Mystery Dungeon. I haven't taken any dive into that.
Are you distracted by the cat?
Yes.
Nice.
She's asleep right now.
Ah, okay.
Oh, he can't let go then.
I'm cradling her.
That's a tough position to be in. But I'm up. What do you know?
You are up.
Damn. I think I'm gonna do a bit of a cop out for one of these.
What? No.
I'm expecting Doom.
Okay, you got that. That's
You
not
could
the
do
cop out.
Yeah.
You
could do a bonus one. You could do like a bonus song.
No. Cop out as in like is one of my 3 picks. I can't think of anything else. But my cop out is Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, or Fighters Z, Fighters Z.
Fighters.
Fighters Z.
It is Fighters, but some people, Daniel, like to call it Fighter Z. I don't know why.
Fighters Z.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah,
I would not be
Z,
stopped.
Fighters.
I would not be stopped.
Anyway, that game has a pretty crazy soundtrack going on. Like, you know what it is? Every stage has its own theme, and every character has its own theme. And the character themes,
and also the menu themes too.
The menu theme. There's the startup theme. There's a lot of really good music, and it's not like every character is just like rock, like fighting game music. Because you know, like how you're talking about Guilty Gear, Daniel, how it's mostly like metal, grungy with a little bit of like piano and vocals thrown in. Like it's almost all like that. But Fighters, I know you have Hits theme, which is like jazz. You have Nappa's theme, which is like thrash metal. You have like Go Tanks' theme. It's like almost like dubstep electronic. Almost every character's theme is unique in some way. And not to mention, the fusion themes. Gogeta. Actually, I don't think Gogeta's applies here, but I know Vegeta's theme. It's actually a fusion of Goku and Vegeta's theme, which is, Vegeta is a fusion of those characters as well. So it's pretty interesting, that theme. But
they used the motifs from each character.
Yeah, exactly. And all the like character themes match the character as well. Like Broly has heavy metal, Nappa has heavy metal, Hit having jazz is really cool because he's like a funky character with a time skip. Bardock has disco music. Bardok's theme is disco music, and it's actually really cool because he's supposed to be like the grandpappy old school.
Yeah, he's
character.
the old school.
Yeah, it's really sick. He's got old school disco music. Every character has something really unique about their music. Trunks' theme, it's like supposed to be like a heroic type of like come save the day type of deal because he's coming from the future. I think that they put for a fighting game, they put a lot of effort into the music, which I'm impressed by.
Arc Systems doing work.
It's true. Arc Systems, they do work. I guess I'll throw in Doom here. I'm not sure if this is out of order or not, but I'll throw in Doom here. Doom, it's got some good music. It's got a lot of metal. A lot of fun stuff. It does have a lot of metal. BFG, and also one thing I like to point out about Doom songs, they're all like 10, 15 minutes long. Like, good luck finding a Doom song under, like, I don't know, 9 minutes.
Under
or
6
something.
minutes.
And yeah, maybe 6. You know, I'm exaggerating a little bit. But Doom they're long. I like long songs. I would say, I'm surprised no one said this. This isn't part of my answer. No one said One Wing Angel.
Oh.
I'm
Well, I
just
mean,
surprised.
Final Fantasy VII
yeah.
has good OST,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
the other 3 things, I probably listen to more than Final Fantasy VII.
Interesting. I'm surprised no one even pointed it out at least, because One Wing Angel is pretty insane. Great music.
But it's like one song compared to like the entire game's
Yeah.
I mean,
OST.
7's OST is really good though.
Yeah, it
Don't
is.
get me
Seven
wrong.
does
It's definitely
have
top
OST,
5.
Despite me not finishing it and
I wanted to
barely
put it up there.
playing it.
I
Huh.
not
Okay.
top 5. No, not top 3 for me. I wanted to put 7 in there.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's understandable. But One Wing Angel's really good. The only reason it's not making my list is because I haven't played the goddamn game yet fully. But I said Fighters, I said Doom. I'm struggling to think of a third one here, guys.
Oh yeah, shout out to Devil May Cry specifically.
Yo,
Oh,
actually, what's wrong
that's
with
another
me?
good
Bury
one.
the Light, Devil Trigger,
Devil Trigger.
Yeah.
Cloud,
Whatever Nero.
Subhuman.
What's Nero's theme? Is that Devil
Devil
Trigger?
Trigger.
Yeah.
Devil Trigger.
Also, Silver Bullet is the final boss theme.
Silver
Very
Bullet's
nice.
It is a remix
duel.
of Devil Trigger.
Oh, you know what? You know my final answer gonna be Shovel Knight. Bam.
Shovel Knight.
Easy. Shovel Knight's
Shovel
got
Knight.
great music. It's all kind of like chiptune 8-bitty music, but once again, every level has a theme, every boss has a theme, every character has a theme. Kind of the whole thing with fighters, and every theme you can like you hear something and you're like, okay, that's Pig Knight's theme, that's Plague Knight's theme, that's you know, Shovel
Mhm.
Knight, you know, his main theme. That's
Yeah.
Black Knight's theme is really good. One in particular is I'm not sure whose theme it is actually, because it pops up here and there throughout the different Shovel Knight stories. It's called La Danse Macabre, which I think is just Dance of the Dead. But it plays when you fight Spectre Knight and Phantom Striker on the one stage. I don't remember the stage name, but that song is really sick. I've heard a couple like rock renditions of it here and there. It's really good. So I'd say if I had to put it in order, it'd probably go Shovel Knight, Fighters, and then Doom. Because Doom is something I honestly I'd listen
yeah.
to Doom when I work out. When I'm lifting weights and stuff, go put on BFU Division. Go put like what's the Doom Eternal one called? Everything They Fear Is You or something like that.
Yeah,
Go put that
that's
stuff
one.
on. So it's really good.
No one mentioned the shout out to Sonic as well.
Oh my god!
Nobody
thinking
said
of putting-
Sonic.
Whoa, how did we forget about that?
I'm
That's
just not that
crazy.
big of a Sonic fan anymore.
I was thinking of speaking about which one was it specifically.
Damn, Sonic could have
I'm
been my
trying to
cop out. God damn it.
Sonic
But
could
which
have
game?
been. It doesn't matter, dude. The whole series, like pretty much
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
Sonic
openings.
Adventure Rush would have been my top.
Dude, Sonic Colors has probably my favorite music in it.
You know what?
I'm
I
not a
don't
big
like
fan of the colors. I think
gonna-
it's fine, but it's not my favorite.
Sonic R or Sonic? Is it Sonic R or Sonic Racing?
Sonic Racing.
Sonic R.
Oh, Sonic R.
Sonic
it's
R,
Sonic.
the game where you run around without the cars. You just kind
Yes,
of
that
run.
one. The
and
one where
they're-
the
Ah.
main theme is "Can You Feel the Sunshine?" Can you
Yeah,
feel
that's our-
that whole soundtrack is really good, but specifically, "Can You Feel the Sunshine?"
Also, Sonic Boom from Sonic CD specifically, the opening. Sonic Boom.
I think I'm not sure if I recognize. I'll recognize it, but I don't know it by name. But
Damn, I don't.
Yeah.
Hold on.
one thing I will point out. What's the Sonic 06 theme? I'm forgetting the name. Russell?
No, I don't.
Huh?
The Sonic 06's theme?
His World.
His World. His World.
Hold on. Watch
there-
the first like 10 seconds
Oh.
of this, and you'll immediately know what Sonic Boom is.
Okay. I already recognize it. Yeah, this is a sick one. Sonic CD is pretty cool.
I guess since we're doing honorable mentions, I guess mine would be probably Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3?
Like,
I
yeah,
have not played that game.
it's like in all the Soulsborne games, you have no atmospheric music at all, or for any of the levels, except for the boss fights, and they're just orchestral and badass. It just emits such an emotion of fear that like these things should be feared, and that they're gonna kick your ass, and they most of the time they do.
That's pretty sick. Yeah. If we're doing honorable mentions now, I didn't want to say Mother series, because
Mm.
the Mother series as a whole doesn't have good music, but one particular track, Pollyanna, it's in every Mother game. It has a lyric version too. And interestingly, I guess we're coming back to Mother,
Dude, every time someone says Mother, all I think about is Sanctuary Guardian
which
because of the stupid meme.
I don't know the name. I'll have to look here.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, the whole Earthbound soundtrack is good, but like you can't listen to it outside of Earthbound or like outside of memes, except for Pollyanna. Which, fun fact, the Mother 1, Earthbound Beginnings or Origins, whatever, they actually, when the game first came out, they hired English voice actors, like real, like English singers, to do a cover, like a lyrical cover of almost every song. And I believe that that album that they made is just lost. They don't even have some of the songs. Like they just don't exist on the internet anymore.
They
have
lost
Pollyanna.
it.
Yeah, it's like Lost Media or something. How they're missing a couple of the Earthbound lyric songs. They have Pollyanna, which is really good. Pollyanna lyric version is amazing. Even without the lyric, is good. And I forget what they're missing, but I remember seeing somewhere like, like it's so old, and they didn't like keep a record of it correctly that they're just missing some of the songs. So rip that.
Actually, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
My honorable mention, screw Dark Souls 3. My honorable mention, The World Ends With You. That's a fucking
The
banger,
World Ends
bro.
With You has some good OST. I need to play the game.
It's so good.
I haven't played the game. It's on Switch. Well, Final Remix is on Switch. It's on mobile and it's on
mobile.
DS.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it is the mobile.
Apparently, the
It's on
mobile
mobile
game
as
is
well.
really good. People say the mobile port's actually worth playing.
Is it free?
No, it's like
No,
$17,
no, it's like-
$18, dude.
Wait, what? I thought it
For
was like
a
$6.
mobile game?
I thought it was like
Goddamn.
$6. What the fuck?
Yep.
No, because I remember I wanted to buy it, dude. It was like $17, $18.
That's quite
Jesus.
good. How much is it on Steam?
No, it's because
okay.
it requires touch controls. That's why
Yeah,
it's on
that's why
Switch
it's
and
on
DS.
Oh,
That's why
I
it's so good on
see.
mobile. The touch controls.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
you
it's
just
basically like
tap.
Nintendo exclusive because it's the only.
It is.
That's crazy.
And now The World Ends With You is getting a sequel,
An
Neo
anime?
Tui.
Actually, it
No,
might not
the
even
sequel,
be worth
Neo.
getting.
Yeah, but they're also getting an anime.
Yeah, I'm aware of
in
that.
the anime. I remember that. That's interesting. I did not know it was Nintendo exclusive. I don't want
Cyberpunk getting an anime as well.
Okay.
what?
Wait,
Yeah.
say that again?
No,
Say-
bro,
say
I'm
that again?
joking.
Cyberpunk was
Cyber-
announced to get an anime before the game even came out.
What the hell?
No way.
Yeah. Done by Studio Trigger.
You know what? Hold on.
Oh, Studio Trigger. Okay,
Wow. Okay.
that's
Big
interesting.
Actual
What the
name.
hell? That's so
Yeah.
strange.
10-episode anime series based on the property in the
Not
works
even
from Netflix.
12.
Wow.
That's kind of
Yeah.
strange.
10
That is
10-episode
definitely-
anime for Cyberpunk
You
2077.
know, you just reminded me of that has a good OST. I wouldn't say good OST, but there's a good couple songs. Castlevania series. has some
True.
really-
I wanted
You know,
to say that as
Hold
well,
on.
but
You know what series we're neglecting?
What's up?
Mario Kart series, dude.
Wow,
so many of
nah,
those tracks are
is it really that good,
recognizable.
though?
Bro,
It is. What are you talking about? The jazz is crazy in that, dude. Dolphin Shoals literally banger jazz solo.
I'm not that much of a jazz guy. Not gonna lie.
Play Persona
We got
5.
Mount Wario. We got.
Not Wario's
What
good.
else we got?
Not Wario's sick.
Where's the?
Oh, I mean, they have the F-Zero songs in Mario Kart. The F-Zero
Yeah, they
songs are
do.
good. There are lots of good F-Zero songs.
I feel like there's something that I just haven't mentioned that's like at the tip of my tongue that I
Can I say something that might? I'm not sure if this counts as a game OST.
go ahead.
But I said Dragon Ball Fighter. I want to say, Budokai 3 opening. Everyone knows it, like da 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 da. You know.
Oh,
that one's really
You know, this isn't
Yeah.
technically a game either.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could probably agree with me on this, Henry. But the animation OSTs for Persona is also really good. 3 and 4's animation OSTs.
Yeah. At least I haven't. I don't remember a lot of 4, but I do know since we watched 3. Yeah,
A lot of
those
3
so
is
far.
very good. The only thing I know from 4 is Yin Yang, which is also really good.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm trying to think.
Ooh, you know what? I said
What's up?
F-Zero. I already said F-Zero. I know not many people have probably. Oh, you know what? Oh my god!
I like the Smash OST.
We're neglecting
No.
Mega Man. We're neglecting Mega Man, bro.
Now, hold on. Now that I'm like thinking about it, I'm thinking of really good ones.
There's too many good OSTs. Okay, there's too many.
F-Zero,
Yeah,
S and K. like King of Fighters.
Really?
Oh.
I've
I
never
know
heard a lot of the
I know
tracks.
it's a
King
bit
of Fighters,
an
Fatal Fury, all
unpopular-
that.
Yeah, I know it's a
Fighting
bit
game.
of an unpopular opinion. I mean, also they have a million goddamn songs, but there are a couple that are really, really good. If you like Jazz Henry, it's like I think it's like 70. They just look up Street.
Like
SNK versus Capcom is really good music.
Yeah, that too. But Henry, if you like jazz, I think it's 70 something Street. King of Fighters something. Let me just look up Street King of Fighters OST, and you'll probably come up with it. It is a great, great jazz piece. I was listening it in voice chat the other day, like alone. Great piece. I love King of Fighters music. Not a lot of people like it for some reason, but I do. I will find myself listening to it from time to time. Street Fighter music isn't that bad. Guile's theme, not Ken. Guile's theme is pretty iconic. And so
that's the most iconic one, I think.
Yeah.
Daniel, I'm surprised you didn't say Destiny, to be honest.
Listen. I wanted to, but then it's like the game is so shit. I don't even want to put that there anymore.
Dude, don't you still play Destiny?
No, I deleted that shit.
Really? You deleted Destiny? I'm so surprised.
This is the fifth. This is the sixth time.
He's overcoming his addiction.
Sixth time.
This is the sixth
time.
This is the sixth time.
Sixth time,
But
and not the last.
I'm doing it, bro.
I
No,
like the
cold
opening to
turkey on
Borderlands
Destiny.
2.
I'm going cold turkey, dude. That's
Borderlands
how bad.
2's opening is very good, but I think it's also used in a Batman game.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like,
hold on.
That's so funny.
That's
Yeah.
strange. That's pretty fun.
Let me
actually.
see if I can find it.
I think these two go hand in hand. Minecraft, and even though I don't like the new Animal Crossing game, KK Slider, he's got some bangers. KK Metal. If you have not heard KK Metal, go listen to KK Metal. KK Metal is the best Animal Crossing song because it's a metal Animal Crossing song. That's insane to think about. But Minecraft also it's got some good ambience.
It's in Arkham City.
Arkham City.
City and Borderlands 2 have the same song for their opening.
That's really weird. That's two games I didn't think would have the same. It was sharing OST.
Because it's an actual song that was selected.
Donkey Kong.
What?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong's that's good.
Oh,
Dude,
DK
I cannot count
It's
how many
iconic.
games, how many YouTubers use Donkey Kong as a background to
you know
like their
what?
videos.
You're right. I do hear that a lot.
Simeon
I have-
Segway? Is that how you Simeon Segway is like the one I can recall straight up.
I don't
It's
know
like
what
very
that is.
upbeat, very hold on.
Like the do 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 do. I don't know.
Ta-da.
You know what? You know what's become de facto like iceberg music? You guys know iceberg videos. Everyone knows iceberg videos.
Yes.
Mario 64 menu music has become the de facto iceberg. So every time I watch an iceberg video now, the Mario 64 music is back, and I'm sent back to PTSD to try to play that game.
Well, look, I put it in a photo dump.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, literally every background of like a lot of videos for no reason.
Yeah, I definitely.
You know, nobody mentioned this. I haven't listened to too much of the OSTs, admittedly, but you guys probably have something to say about this. But Zelda, nobody's mentioned Zelda.
It's good. It's just it keeps like repeating itself.
Yeah,
same songs in every game.
Main theme in every game. That's one thing.
Like too much. It repeats itself too much to the point where I'm like, eh. And Breath of the Wild has some good ones, but it's not really like one of the best. It fits for what it does. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know the two I can pick out like off the top of my head are Song of Storms and Gerudo Valley, which are they both from Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they both are. And that's really all I can think of. There is like the ocarina like itself, which is it's interesting that the instrument is part of the game mechanic, blah blah. It's pretty neat.
You know, like we were trashing, or you guys were trashing on Link having a guitar in the the last podcast.
Yeah, last podcast.
But I would like to say he did have one in Majora's Mask.
Did he?
Admittedly,
no.
yeah, a fish guitar.
Oh,
because
okay.
when you transform.
That's totally different, dude.
It is different. It is different.
Rock
that one was electronic.
Guitar.
That was like
That's
But that would make more sense than the electric guitar.
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot more sense because I could have excused the electric guitar. We're coming back to this stupid goddamn image. I could have excused the electric guitar if he wasn't wearing like baggy pants, a leather jacket. Like these hiker boots. He had this butt tee.
Jeans.
Okay,
Look at that.
we're not talking about that anymore. That's over with. I just
Alright.
want to
Hey
say,
guys,
get that out
the
of my system.
Geometry Dash OST is quite the banger.
No.
You
no.
can- You can the door.
I'm kidding.
is here.
I'm kidding.
Speaking of rhythm
Alright, I'll
games.
see myself out. Alright.
Rhythm
Goodbye.
games
Fade
have
away.
some pretty good OSTs, though it'd be a cop out to include any of them.
Yeah.
Osu has a pretty banger OST if you ask me.
What does?
Osu.
Okay.
Not that.
Yeah,
Not that
Beat
rhythm
Saber,
game.
Am I right?
Yo.
Beat Saber.
What Tetris? How about the Tetris? Oh, you know what?
Yo,
It's
the
just like
Hold
the
on.
singular
The
theme.
Tetris theme though.
Hold on.
Iconic.
Dr. Mario themes A and B. I think they're literally called
Dude.
it's like Dr. Mario, or it's something A and something B. They go hard. They go so hard.
True. Very true.
I don't know the names, but if I heard it, I'll pop off. I'll jump out of my seat. Are there any like puzzle games don't even exist anymore? We have
Old
Candy
Pokemon
Crush
games.
OST.
Old Pokemon games had some good OSTs.
Dude,
Old
give me
Pokemon.
the Angry Birds OST.
Ooh.
No, the bad piggies, like fucking. Like,
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
my
we're back at this,
We're back
We're
at
coming.
Please no. No.
dude.
Angry
The
Birds
what's it called when
Legends.
you like finally build your masterpiece and you just set it out and it starts playing the like. I don't know what it's called, but it's just a theme that plays when your like creation is going through the gauntlet.
That
Oh,
Piggies was
dude,
fun.
The Little
Yeah.
Big Planet OST is some
Oh,
bangers. I can't
that's
lie.
right. You're right. That's a sleeper.
Little
pick.
Big Planet 1 and
I've
2
not
have
heard it.
some
I
bangers.
can't
That is
lie.
such a sleeper. pick.
Dude, listen. Listen to Horny Old Man.
Yeah.
Damn.
That
Is
is
that an
I gotta
actual
go,
track?
guys.
That's
It
a
is.
real.
Look
That's a real.
No way.
It plays
Look
on
it
the
up. It's
desert
some-
stage. I remember.
Dude,
Yeah. So Horny Old Man is a real Little Big Planet song,
and it's good.
and it's good.
And
It
it's
is.
good.
Yeah. It's not
It's
bad.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just your preference.
What a banger.
Really, yeah.
Oh,
Little Big Planet
God.
got some good music. Is there anything else? Or any other OSTs for now? Or I think
That's about it.
that
That might
wraps
be
it.
it.
All right, I think so. We touched on
Yeah.
a lot. So, yeah, I guess let's what have we learned today?
Manipulate the stock market.
Manipulate stock market.
Godzilla's gonna beat King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if you're a
Mm.
conger, no, down with conger.
No Kongers
no
allowed.
congers allowed. Game OSTs, hard to pick from, but once you start thinking of them, they like the flood.
They keep flowing in. They
Yeah.
keep flowing in.
I think that's and Mother, fucking Nintendo,
Undertale.
do
all
something
that.
with Mother. You know,
Nintendo free money, bro.
Yeah, figure yourself out. Let us buy Mother. We wanna
Free Mother 3.
play. # Free Mother 3. There you go.
Mother 3 did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Mother 3 did nothing wrong. I guess that's about it. Thank you all for tuning in. See you next time on the Gamerback Podcast.
Good.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Later.